Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan, and I have a really bad green-black deck in this M15 draft. Somehow, through sheer luck, I managed to eke out, and through Hornet Queen, I managed to eke out a win in the first match. So I'm 1-0, and now I expect to get crushed and hopefully get paired with somebody who's really bad and get a 2-1. Because this deck does not deserve a 3-0. But Hornet Queen went all the way. And once again, if you see anything strange that you don't disagree with, tell me the minute and second so I can comment on it, because I really want to learn to get good in this format. I've been 1850-ish rating wise. I think the ratings are gone now on Magic Online, but playing M13 and M14. So I would really love to get as good in this core set. I prefer core set drafts over cube and over expert level sets. So I really want to get good here. I have a lot of sealed experience, like I said, but I think that's not 100% good. Because I tend to overrate the expensive cards and get horrible curves. We are playing against Askythopism. We want to play first in draft. Round 2, Askythopism. We are keeping this. So let's see if Sunblade Elf will work as a random 1-1. That's probably a huge mistake to play him, but given all the Convoke stuff I have, this could become a Convoke fest with, if I draw cheap creatures and land. We want a Convoke fest. Actually, if he has severe mana trouble, I am gonna have 3 power on the board, so that's always good. He doesn't play anything turn 1. And now I look like an idiot when I play a Swamp to go with my Sunblade Elf. Hopefully he doesn't play anything now. I am 1 more mana, 1 more creature away from being able to play the Willforge Golem. Wayfinder. Definitely stops. What? Oh, he looks really expensive. Heat Ray. Reclamation Sage. Restock we don't need to care about. And the Paragon. Yeah. So land or cheap creature. Both are as good. Unless he kills something. Then we can go Golem Siegeworm. That's not cheap enough. But if we find the land next turn, we are still in the Convoke seat. But if we don't, we are in trouble. Oh, he missed with the Wayfinder. That never happens. Wow, that's like 10% in a 17 land deck. Depending, of course, how many lands are in his hand. But I don't know that, so it's 90% to hit. Spider is nice. Land. Oh, yes. Golem. And the elf is behaving well. I want to play the Golem before it burns any of my creatures. And now we play the Siegeworm. So miss again. That would be entirely impossible. So this time he doesn't miss. I'm not gonna attack here. I don't find the land, but I don't, so let's convoke our way to victory. He can also convoke a siege worm now. That will be fun. He still has 6 cards in his hand. Thundering Giant. We just sit back here, don't we? So we can get to the Hornet Queen. Play the Curse Spirit. Start attacking with that. Hold the fort with the others. He can still double block. We could trade the Willforged Golem for the Netcaster Spider. Yeah, maybe that's a good attack actually. To let the siege worm get through. Okay, my 4-drop for your 5-drop. That's decent. Yeah, I'm getting the Netcaster Spider. And 1 Wayfinder. Liking that. Should represent the trick that I had, perhaps. Mr. Silverback, who cannot regenerate right now. So he could trade both his guys for my siege worm. But that will force him to keep the Silverback back. So I'm going to attack. I just play the Bronze Sable. Unless he trades me the Silverback, but of course he doesn't. And I think he has a hard time attacking with the Silverback here. I probably don't chump him at this point. Or maybe I do. I can take 1 hit. Oh my god, 9/9 Scavenger. Maybe Scavenger is better than I thought he was. 1 mana from Hornet Queen. So I guess now I play the Juggernaut to force him to keep one of his giant dudes back. I could also do like a really crazy block of the Scavenger, but I'm in chump mode now until Hornet Queen comes into play. Well, Sunblade Elf, you've done your part. Let's make a note of Thundering Giant. Oh god, I hope for a mana now. Mana or Flesh to Dust. Covenant is great too, because that places him on the 3-turn clock. If he can deal with the spirit, I'm in trouble. Sunblade Elf to the rescue! Oh yes. It's lethal next turn. But I'm sure he can deal with one of them. Yes! Okay, so red, green. We don't need the main deck plummet against him. Unless we see something. We have neutralize ambush. Did we see anything to neutralize? Not really. We can't get away from Reclamation Sage being horrible against us. Horrible in a bad sense. So I guess I'm just playing Gather Courage. Yeah, all I have to do is to draw my Hornet Queen and I win stuff. That's pretty bad for the format, actually. Wow. No luck. Got 2 Bronze Sables and a Gather Carriage. I'm sure he will Reclamation Sage me. No surprise there. He gets a land. Shaman will be nice at some point. Reclamation Sage. One time. Yeah, I am taking 1 point of damage. Thank you. Not cast a spider. Bronze Sable. Tap out. Ooh, Paragon. That's a shame. I could still get the spider with the carriage. So I'll be 4-3 with... But I could do it next time with the shaman instead. But then he probably doesn't tap out. So do I take 5 here? He doesn't give me 5. I don't want to trade for the Wayfinder. Get the crucial card. He gives trample, that's pretty useful. Mr. Juggernaut. Do I double block? Do not cast a spider here. Take 2 again. Yeah, I knew about him. A little premature, perhaps, given the fact that I now have my Juggernaut. Okay, now he has to have 2 combat tricks to get around the Juggernaut. Mongrel says the 3-3. Nothing black. I'm so dead. He gives me that. And now what do I do? Seed worm. No, totem. On the net cast a spider and I can't block it. Oh, on the wayfinder. Well, I'm not gonna... Ooh. So do I want to get rid of the netcaster spider here? I'm gonna take so much pain. Wow. Yeah, I'm doing it. And he's just gonna trade the Reclamation Sage for the Juggernaut. I'm gonna be screwed. Wait a minute, if I now draw a Swamp, I'm in a really bad position. But I don't, so it doesn't matter. Of course it matters. Yeah. That mountain was supposed to be a forest, so I would still have been screwed. But now I'm taking 8 a turn. I have 4 life. Is there any way to survive this? Could I have played it differently? Well, it might still screw up somehow. Fearing something. Lightning strike perhaps. So I block there. I don't know. I don't see a reason to change anything actually. So let's just hope I find the mana this time. Not the first draft I wanted. If I go 1-2, I'd probably post this on sngprop instead. Because I know that the first draft will get a lot of views. I don't want to waste your time with this. But if I 2-1, there is a story in this. Then I'm gonna post it on MagicGatheringStrat. Yeah, that's the plan. And please, give me criticism. You don't have to be mean. I know this was a bad deck and a bad draft. But tell me what to improve and what I could have done differently. Tell me the minute and second, etc. I'm going to sit down. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up. I'm still 1-1 here. What do you think of the archetypes? Red-green seems to be a thing. I saw Marshall Sutcliffe draft red-green. Okay, this is a keeper. Ace is almost a mana elf here in this deck. I think I like this, playing a stupid 1-1 that doesn't do anything. provide some early blocks. This guy really has ways of dealing with my Juggernaut. I'm probably still gonna ask the question. It is possible that he can't answer the question. God, that's overpowered. I want those. Or do I play the Shaman of Spring to get to the Convoke stuff? Maybe I do actually. Yeah, I'm flooding now as well, so this is not going well. I'm gonna play Shaman. Here's the Covenant. So Covenant is castable next turn, and I think that's what I'm doing. And then I can go Juggernaut. Wait a minute. No, I'm just talking crap. Okay, that guy needs to die. But I'm still taking a lot of damage. Should I just... But he can blow me out so hard if I play the Juggernaut here. Well, staying alive suddenly gained a lot of value. So Covenanting the Netcaster Spider seems to be a thing here. Then I'm gonna take 4. And then play Juggernaut and get blown out. In 2 turns to draw land. Yeah, I'm not scared. Life is good. Don't play anything. Damn it. Oh. Can he play it? No. So it goes away. Hot soup. Yeah, and I don't do damage to stuff. Good call. Play this. Get in some cheap damage. And rejoice if he blocks. Which of course he doesn't. But now I can save the Juggernaut. So how much to equip? 3. That's a waste of a turn, isn't it? I'm gonna trade with invasive species if I can. Or even the Rune Club Bear. Ranger's Guiling, a Reclamation Sage would be fantastic. I think if I draw the land now and he doesn't have Cone of Flame, even if he has Cone of Flame, I still have 2 1/1 Death Touch Flyer. If he has Cone of Flame, I would see it now, because he would just wipe my board. Am I trading? Oh, he doesn't do anything. Land. There is the land. I'm just gonna let the Juggernaut do whatever he does. Nice. Mama! Mama Hornet Queen to the rescue. Can I bomb my way to victory here? Cone of Flame. I don't even fear it. We just kills that. Oh, I wish I had a Gravedigger. So play crap on the ground to block. And ride these sweet little insects to victory. Or trade them for 4 huge creatures. That'll be a 5 for 1. That's pretty good as well. Hot Soup isn't doing very well, is it? Mr. Scavenger is a 6/6. So I guess it's off to the races. That's a 3-turn clock. But it still costs 3 to equip. And he's still starving for mana. And here is the Siege Worm. I think this works out. All he needs is a lightning strike though. Yeah, that's all he needs. Damn it. That's all he needs. Yeah, there's so many ways out of this for him. He could attack here. And I will probably not block. Then play something. And then be unblockable and attack next turn. Do I have any way of gaining life? No, I'm just dead to a lightning strike here. I just have to accept it. Blast Firebolt would be super sweet. I don't know. It's close. As I said, tell me the minute and second I made a mistake so I can improve. The 3 cards in his hand are all business. Because he has missed land drops. We are on turn 8. And he played the land that he drew. Even a Titanic Growth would win him the game. And I need the damage from Siege Worm to raise him. So he could just attack Titanic Growth and then attack with Hot Soup next turn. And he hasn't seen a Titanic Growth from me, so he doesn't need to fear that. So Titanic Growth kills me too. Titanic Growth. Lightning Strike. Cone of Flame, of course. Anything else? He has the dude that gives him +1/+1. But that's not gonna matter. Oh wait, he can win with a Ranger's Guile too if he plays that. Makes it a 7/7, I don't block it. And then he makes it unblockable next turn. But it's not enough to be 7/7 and attack twice. So he needs to have a combo trick pretty much. I think all combo tricks in red and green helps. The enchantment as well, the +2/+0 kills me. But I'm not going to block here. So he needs to have that combo trick. But I have to kill him in 2 turns. If he can stop the Siege Worm, I'm also in trouble. So if he plays just a huge guy here, I will have a hard time winning. I could win with the 3 power from the assistant. But I think I'm in deep trouble here. I can't imagine what he has. So Hunter Weak is horrible as well. He should have played that before combat though. But I have my Siege Worm covered. So let's see what he does. My Covenant of Blood is gone. Flesh to Dust will be awesome, of course. Flesh to Dust will actually force me to think a lot, won't it? And I have 2 in the deck. Interesting. Well, he doesn't do anything. He can't stop the pain. So I swing with these guys. Play the Necromancer's assistant. And pray to the magic gods. There's my Gathered Courage. He knows I don't have that. He still needs his combat trick though. But if he has it, I'm dead. Oh, this is intense. Okay, let's play this really slowly. I'm moving my hand away from the keyboard and the mouse. It's the final duel. I have all the time in the world to think. I make a lot of hasty decisions in Magic that I don't need to make. If he can gain trample with the Thundering Giant, I still don't die. And can he get an extra draw phase by just blocking? Not really. I could attack with everything. But then he could actually get, if he has a blocker, yeah, and hope to draw a combat trick next turn to win. But he needs something that deals with the flyers. Does he have any way of gaining life? Does green have any way of gaining life in his format? I don't think so. Okay, slowly and surely. He's thinking a lot. And I have 18 minutes to think this through. I wish Ranger's Guile could target his guys. Well, if he had the combat trick, he doesn't have the combat trick. We know that now, because he would have used it on the Thundering Giant to kill my Siege Worm, because I would have had to block it. Sunblade Elf, again, doing work as a measly 1/1. Here we go. Intimidate dude. Doesn't make next turn lethal. Doesn't stop the flyers. Siege Worm is obviously staying at home, and even if he has something now, I can just Ranger's Guile the insects. Can't block flyers, can't block flyers. Here they come. Okay, so he's trading this one. And I'm the Ranger's Guiling it. That was the target, right? Yes.